recognize the word ability that shines brilliantly within the word disability. Great originality, imagination, love of color, movement, shape, excitement, all this is generated by the learning disabled and children with attention deficit disorder. Our job is to find those talents and make them flourish. Video number 2 is concerned with the children who have learning disabilities and/or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder and the kinds of teaching that will work for them. Concrete teaching for the concrete immature students is what we're after. That means giving them objects to touch, to see, to listen to pretend to be, to help them learn abstract ideas. It's project teaching, and it's object-centered learning, which entices and lures the attention. It's not passive learning. And many of our students have been tutored and helped in study skills, and after a while they become quite passive in what they're doing. All of this education is garnered to get them actively involved at every moment so that they are full participants in every task. It's active learning demanding total involvement. It's my belief that we must teach teachers the way we want them to teach children. So we don't give them a lot of sheets to read, we don't lecture at them, but we engage them in project learning, active learning, object-centered learning, and we demand maximum participation and total feedback. We're going to start with what I consider to be basic to teaching the child with learning disabilities, which is to do task analysis. My current graduate students that are in here, I know you don't thank me for it, because you do so much of it, but in the end, this is what makes the difference between good teaching and excellence in teaching, because it's diagnostic, prescriptive work that you're doing when you can analyze what a task is and then look at the profile of the child and put it together and add a dose of ingenuity and you've got a teaching plan. So let's start with something very simple. Could you all just move your chairs about an inch into the table where you're sitting, please? Okay, what did you have to do in order to be able to do that?
Perceive the spoken directions,
right,
and then understand them, move, okay, into, with the table, I mean, towards the table, your chairs, and then from there you have to go on to organize your body to perform that task. So you have to plant your feet on the ground. This is how I did it. I'm sure there's more ways than one to do it, but plant your feet on the ground, bend your knees, use your lower leg muscles, use your trunk muscles, maybe your hands.
Reach back?
No, I reach forward. I pushed it in this way. And this chair has wheels, so this task is easy.
Makes it easier.
Yeah, much easier.
You had to know what an inch was.
That's true, yeah, I forgot that part of the directions.
Right, and people think it's very simple for a child to move a chair into the table, but it isn't necessarily simple. All right, can I have a volunteer to do some skipping? Yay! All right, what did you have to do in order to be able to do that?
I have to first watch the meaning of skipping, what skipping means when you ask me to skip. I had to be able to stand up and hop on one leg, take a step, hop on the other leg and take a step. But I had to know directions when you said to skip towards me, what that meant, coming this way.
You also had a certain rhythm to skip it.
Right, the meter
Mm-hmm.
of skipping. What else? Had to have control of my body to make it stand up, had to have muscle control, and the balance, not to fall.
Now, if you wanted to teach a child to skip, on the basis of that, where would you start? The child can stand, we know that much.
Okay. And I guess I would start by practicing what a hop is on one foot and what a step is.
You would then practice first with one leg up.
Yeah, all the way back, I guess. Yeah, stand on one foot.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then know what a step is.
Good.
And just maybe repeat step. Let's take a step and a step and a step. And then go back and say, okay, now we're going to practice when you raise your leg, can you jump on the hop? And then do the hop. And then combine a hop and a step. A hop and a step. So a hop and a step, a hop and a step, hop and a step.
So trying to get some kind of a combo with it. Thank you.
Right.
Good. I want you to be able to analyze what do you need to be able to do in order to work a yo-yo.
Oh boy.
I would put it in my middle finger, but I think I would prefer on the some hand do it on your finger. They can't separate their digits as well. So you like it on your pointer finger.
Can you yo-yo?
Can you?
Sit down again, please. All right, this group over here, you have a child who really is visually impaired. The child's dying to use the yo-yo and wants in every way to be cooperative. It's just, how are you going to teach this child to make her successful? This group over here, you have a child who's extremely deaf. I mean, the child can't hear anything. The child wants to learn the yo-yo, and the child does not know sign language. So how are you going to teach that child? You people over here have a child who's extremely clumsy, awkward, has balance problems, has problems with separating the fingers of the hand, but really wants to learn the yo-yo. And you guys have a very hyperactive learning disabled child who really wants to learn the yo-yo, but he's difficult to manage. I will provide you with the children. You figure out how you're going to teach this child, and also which one of you is going to be the teacher.
Something like a flat ball with a slit in it. Shake it down. Establish some kind of rapport with the child.
I think that we've talked about looking at all the yo-yos is that we need the best possible yo-yo.
Right. Who is the teacher of the child who has visual impairment? Amy, would you come on up here? And Meredith, would you come on up and play the role of the child who's very eager to learn the yo-yo, but is blind and can't see anything? This is Meredith. This is your teacher, Amy.
Hi Meredith, I'm Amy. Nice to meet you. And let me introduce you to the yo-yo. Have you ever felt one of these before?
No.
All right. I want you just to hold this in both your hands and tell me what you're feeling.
Feels round or circular.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a smooth surface. I feel something sticking out at the top.
What is that, do you think?
Maybe some thread or string.
Okay. Let the round, smooth part lay gently in your hand and pull on this string. See what happens. Don't grasp just see what happens when you let it go loose. You pull the string. What's happening?
Oh, it's moving. I can feel the round part moving in my hand.
Right. And it's moving around in a
circle.
Right. And the string is getting shorter or longer?
It's longer.
Right. Let it go all the way. See how long that string is. how long would you say that string is? Is it as long as your leg or as long as your arm?
Maybe as long as my arm.
Right. Now, the string at the end is in a loop. Can you feel that loop? Yes. Okay. Put that loop on your pointer finger or your middle finger, whichever one you feel comfortable, and on the hand that you use to write with. Okay. Because usually you can do things better with that hand. Okay. Now, you're going to let the disc go, the yo-yo go down to the ground, and when I say up, I want you to pull your hand up, and we'll see how it works, okay? And maybe we'll have to do it again. We'll have to do it a couple times. Okay, so let it go, and up with your hands. Okay, now down. Oh, how'd you let it go down again? I think you must have seen this before. Stop moving, right?
Maybe would you rather give her an experience with it, with your hand on top first?
Okay, we'll do that.
Try that.
All right. Okay, so let the yo-yo go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we need to go a little bit faster.
How does she teach it?